So today I wanted to talk to you, show you a reading that if you are watching this pertains to you as well, because as you know, there is no coincidence in this universe. And I did a reading to myself regarding the backache that I am in right now. I told you all about it in my upcoming podcast episode, and I shared a process that helped me even though no meds could help me, and I knew I had to stay with that backache until the procedure that was last Tuesday, and I had to be able to go the distance. So something came to me in the middle of the night, and I did that process over and over and over, and somehow it's an energy process that gave me space to go through that pain that I knew wouldn't go down until the procedure, and frankly came back after because it's going to take a little bit of time before I'm pain-free. So I pulled some cards this morning to give me some guidance about this journey and continuing the distance. What did I need to know? If you're watching that, that also pertains to you. First of all, this is from the Energy Spirit Oracle cards from Sandra Ann Taylor. I have several of her decks. I love them. So the first card, and I'm going to tell you what came to me more than what the book said, which actually resonated, but what came to me when I pulled the card. So the first one was about what is underlying, the energy underlying, what I need to know. This is a very positive card because it talks about justice and harmony and solution. So my question was regarding my backache because I was afraid that maybe the procedure wouldn't work. It's 80% success rate, but I wasn't sure. And I was having some doubts and I was having some fear. What if it never disappears completely? That's the first card. So that's the energy that is already there in place regarding my pain and maybe your pain as well, whether it is emotional or physical, your situation. So don't worry, there is a solution and you are on your way to it. The second one is up from the depth, releasing difficulties. So that means you're already on your way to having this crisis, journey from hell in your back. You are on your way, you're progressing beautifully towards, I don't know if you see, but there is a light, and also in the process that I took you on with me in the podcast, there is also energy and a healing light energy is involved. So you're already on your way. The connection. So the connection is partnership, contract, or commitment. What jumped to me when I pull these cards that differs a little bit from the description but is still talked about in the description is the connection with beings. It's more like an energetical connection with energetic beings, guides, helpers, source, whatever it is that comes to your mind, that this partnership will help you get on the other side of the crisis. So that's perfect because we are talking about co-parenting with the universe, and whether your crisis has to do with parenting or not, mine is not so much, but since I'm a mom and I'm going through this horrible stuff, it's still affecting my parenting. We are talking about a partnership with the divine energy, with guides, with the universe, with an unseen world, which I must say, based on the description in the book, also pertains to maybe a person or a situation, something, a contract that will come to help you. So that can be someone in the physical world as well. And finally, a fourth card that I didn't plan on pulling came my way. When I pulled the card, it just was stuck and wouldn't let go. And I'm going to put it, even though I pulled it upside down, which means there is a little bit underlying that guidance, letting go of urgency, surrender, freedom, and time constraints. So in my case, I had the factor of time in my mind because they said it could take 3 months. to heal perfectly. In your case, I don't know, there is always probably a question of time. So what it told me is to not be in urgency, to not be attached to the timing, because the timing is up to the universe. They said it may take 3 months. I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to expect 3 months, because maybe it's going to be faster, maybe it's going to be, we don't know. To remove that feeling of it needs to happen now, it needs to be done now from the situation. And in the book, they also talk about maybe the urgency to do stuff at work or in the house, and literally letting go of that feeling of urgency and taking some time for yourself. You see that the person is stepping away from the work. So maybe that means that for you. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. It will help someone, I know, because nothing is random in this universe, and that gives you guidance on your journey. And please go and listen to that process in the podcast, because it helped me with a level of pain that was excruciating, that wouldn't go away. It gave me some relief, even though the pain didn't go down. It's a very different kind of experience. It's more energetical than anything. It gave me space within myself. And I have the belief, I know that it helped me, it will help you too. See you next week. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with anyone you think could benefit from it.